Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Avisyah Armani Putri and you can call me as Avish or Avisyah. Today in this video, I would like to share to you about my topic, quantitative research. It's my own topic, a correlation topic for my midterm. Okay, go to the next slide. The first is about my topic of research. My title is A Correlation Study Between Students' Creativity and Reading Habit Towards the Ability of Writing Essay at the third semester of English Education Student of EIN Surakarta in the academic year of 2020-2021. These are three variables there. The independent variables is students' creativity, and then the moderator variable is reading habit, and the dependent variable is the ability of writing essay. Okay, next. The reason choosing the topic, I choose this topic because the writing essay is the important thing that in the academic writing, which is the material is at the third semester, and writing is one of our skills in English. And then in psychological aspect, creativity is believed that it can give influence in enhancing students' ability. The researcher also assumes that by reading habit, students can influence their ability in writing essay because they have much more knowledge from reading. So the researcher take this topic, a correlation study between student activity and reading habit toward the ability of writing essay at the third semester of English Education Student of EIN Surakarta. Okay, go to the next slide. Now, there is the previous study, and the researcher has three variables that all of them have been covered here. The first is from Aditya Deviana Fauzia Sri Usfia Turusuli in 2019 with the title Correlation Between Self-Efficacy and Creative Thinking at Writing Skills Learning. You can see that the similarities is kind of research correlation. The same variable of research is about creativity and writing, and the differences is the first independent variable in previous is self-efficacy. Meanwhile, my topic is about students' creativity, and then the moderator variable is in previous is creative thinking, and meanwhile mine is reading habit. Go to the second with the title Reading Habit and its Efficacy on Academic Writing, a study of master degree students. The similarities is the independent variable is similar, reading habit, and then the setting place is in Surakarta, like he's from Surakarta, and also my own is from EIN Surakarta. He's from 11 Maret University. Okay, from the differences, we can see that the kinds of previous research is qualitative, meanwhile my topic is quantitative research, and the dependent variable in the academic writing skill. Meanwhile, the researcher is the ability of writing essay. Okay, then let's see the next is the correlation study between creativity and learner autonomy towards speaking skill at the 8th grade of SMP Al Islam 1 Surakarta in the academic year of 2019-2020. You can see the similarities and differences. I will not explain all of them because I have a limit time. You can see that this is the similarities and the differences as the gaps. And then go to the next slide. Now, this is about from Ina Umu Marfuah 11 Maret University Surakarta Indonesia with the title Correlation Between Students' Creativity, Reading Habit, and Writing Skill. A correlation study conducted on the 11th grade students of SMK Negeri 1 Sawit in the academic year of 2017-2018. The similarities is the kind of research is correlation. The first independent variable is students' creativity and the moderator variable is reading habit. Meanwhile, for the differences, we can see that the previous setting time is at 2017, while the researcher is at 2020. The dependent variable previous study is writing skill, meanwhile the researcher more focused on the ability of writing essay. The previous in the 11th grade students of SMK Negeri 1 Sawit in the academic year itu 2017-2018, meanwhile the researcher is at the third semester of English education students in IAIN Surakarta. You can see the similarities and differences. Can you see that? Nah, this the differences and the similarities. Okay, go to the next slide. It's about my research problem because I have 3 variables, so that I have 3 research problem. The first is there any significant correlation between students' creativity and the ability of writing essay at the third semester of English education student of IAIN Surakarta in the academic year of 2020-2021. We focus on student creativity and the ability of writing essay. And then the second is there any significant correlation between reading habit and the ability of writing essay at the third semester English education student of IAIN Surakarta in the academic year of 2020-2021. And then the last is there any significant correlation between students' creativity and reading habit toward the ability of writing essay at the third semester of English education student of IAIN Surakarta in the academic year of 2020-2021. Okay, let's go to the next slide. It's about my hypothesis. There are the alternative hypothesis is there is significant correlation between students' creativity and the ability of writing essay at the third semester of English education student of IAIN Surakarta in the academic year of 2020-2021. And then the next is there is significant correlation between reading habit and the ability of writing essay. And then the third is there is significant between student creativity, reading habit, and the ability towards the ability of writing essay. And then we can see that the null hypothesis next. The null hypothesis is the statistical hypothesis. There is no correlation. All of them is there is no correlation. The first is between students' creativity and the ability of writing essay, and then the second is there is no correlation between reading habit and the ability of writing essay at the third semester of English education student of IAIN Surakarta. And then the last is there is no correlation between students' creativity and reading habit towards the ability of writing essay at the third semester of English education students of IAIN Surakarta in the academic year of 2020-2021. Okay, go to the next slide. It's about my direction of correlation. Now, the first direction is positive correlation between x1 and y. From Rara we have 9, Rini we have 8, Choco we have 7, and Aldo we have 6, Tiara we have 3 3. And based on the table, I made the diagram. It's so that the diagram is increase y value, the y values. And then the negative correlation between x1 and y is from Rara we have 9.5 and 1, Rini we have 9 and 1, Choco we have 7 and 4, and then Aldo we have 6 and 5, Tiara we have 4 and 6, and I made the diagram and it's so that the diagram is decrease, menjorok ke bawah. Okay, next. The positive correlation between x2 and y, we have the first from Rara we have 9x, Rini x7, Choco 7-6, Aldo 6-6, and Tiara 4-3. And you can see the diagram. It's so that there is positive correlation, and then for the negative correlation you can see from based on the table I made it, and then the conclusion is negative correlation is decrease, like menjorok ke bawah. And then the last is direction of correlation. We have positive correlation between x1, x2, and toward y. From Rara we have 9 and 8, Rini we have 8 and 7, Choco we have 7.5 and 6, Aldo 6.5, 6, Tiara we have 7 and 3, 5 and 3, and then the conclusion of the table is like this. Increase it's so that there is positive correlation between x1, x2 towards y, and then the negative correlation is between x1, x2, and y. Based on the table, you can see that the conclusion of the diagram so that the diagram is decrease, low, mencorok ke bawah. It means that there is no negative correlation between x1, x2 towards y. Okay guys, that's my explanation. Thank you for watching. If you have any question, please comment on the commentary below. I'm sorry if I have any wrong explanation or wrong speech pronunciation. And then that's all of me. Thank you for watching, and bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.